Hey, what's going on, my friends? It is Paul Chavez. A little 1 minute of inspiration for you here. I was talking this morning to a little second grade kid, my last day of substitute teaching here today, and I asked him, I was like, "Do you know what the word inspire means?" Because we were reading this book about this paraplegic kid who had gone into the Paralympics and had done so after having several issues with his legs and having to have both legs amputated above the knee. And the book talked about how this kid had inspired so many people. So I asked this young guy, second grader, what he thought the word inspire meant. He said, "I don't know." He really wasn't sure what a lot of the words meant in the book, but he was doing his best. We were sort of team reading. I was reading a sentence, and then he'd read a sentence, and then we'd talk about it. And he was wearing a Batman hat, and I said, "What does Batman do?" And he looked at me and he said, "Well, he saves people." And then I said, "Well, why does Batman save people?" He said, "I don't know." And I said, "Well, Batman saves people because it's the right thing to do. And Batman, as he goes out and as he does good and as he makes a difference, and makes a dent in those that are doing bad, he inspires other people to be better. He inspires those of us living in the real world. This fictional character inspires us to be better husbands, better fathers, better sons, better brothers, better citizens, better humans." So it's something to consider here, my friends. I just got out of watching The Endgame. Great movie, but really thinking about superheroes and Iron Man, Captain America, all these guys, Spider-Man. Why do we really care? Why is it that so many of us are drawn to these figures, to these heroes, to these superheroes? It's because they inspire us. They inspire something inside of us to be a little better, to try a little harder, to maybe be that heroic figure when it matters. We don't have to wait for some catastrophic event, some extraordinary thing to be incredible, to be amazing. It just comes down to those simple, small moments. Opening a car door for someone, or opening the door to someone's apartment, or, whatever it is. Letting someone go first, in rush hour traffic. Doing those small, simple acts, reading good books, and doing exercise, eating right. All of those things will add up and lead us to being a little bit more than ordinary, becoming extraordinary. And so I think it's those heroic figures that are there to really inspire us to become better, to become a little bit more than ourselves, and maybe even to become our true best self. So, something to consider, my friends. What inspires you? Who inspires you? And how can you use that to fuel you to move a little bit more, a little closer towards, where you really want to be at in life? So, hope that helps. Peace and love.